Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the month of December. This is going to be a timeless reading, but it's being recorded in December for you all. So if you are watching this in December and Sagittarius is your sun sign, happy birthday. If you're watching this and Sagittarius is your rising sign, your moon sign, or your north node, you all are welcome as well. I resonate a lot with, I watch my sun, my moon, and my rising sign to get the whole picture. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. But we are going to get started. I pulled some cards and then we'll pull more from a different deck for clarification. I have oracle cards up top from the Moonology deck, from the Soul's Journey Lessons, and from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And I'm going to get right into those messages. So you all have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you're definitely needing to balance something. It could be your emotions. I feel like it may be inner conflict because of the other cards that are out. But you're needing to balance your mental space right now. And it could be due to chaos and conflict, that zebra that is shedding its giraffe skin because it's not a giraffe. So a false mask, or either you or somebody else was pretending to be something that they weren't. If it is you, with the new moon in Virgo, you're being called to be your authentic self, to shed your skin, and to truly be confident with who you are. You don't have to be anybody else to be happy. You don't have to be anybody else to attract the right people into your life, to impress people, to impress a job. All you have to do is be your authentic self. And I feel like with the new moon in Virgo too, new moons are dark, they're hidden. It's you needing to get by yourself to regain balance within your life. I'm going to scroll down. So the first cards you have, in the Virgo new moon was a time to give rather than to take. But I'm feeling like giving to yourself. Giving to yourself rather than, I heard, taking people's advice, rather than, yeah, you got some cards coming out that are definitely clarifying some things. So first up, you have heartache and loss and moving on in the first row. So you're definitely, you could be going through a breakup right now. Somebody was deceiving, or somebody, they could have been wearing a false mask. But whatever this is, you have that 3 and that 6 with the moving on card. Let's see if you guys can see. So something has completed. Something has ended. And with the 7s in the middle, you have victory coming in. You have stand your ground and triumph. So be authentically yourself. I know you guys noticed, even though like this looks like an eclipse, but which we just had a partial lunar eclipse and we have a solar eclipse in your season. But this also feels like I was telling you with that Virgo card, you need to get into like darkness, be by yourself. It's like something you're doing behind the scenes is going to bring you victory, something hidden. And I feel like something you're doing behind the scenes is going to bring you victory. And sometimes people can be a distraction, whether they are family members, friends, lover. Somebody could have been a distraction to you, and you weren't living your truth. You weren't living what you're supposed to be doing. You could be a life path 7 because you have those 2 7s here. But I really feel like you are standing up for yourself. You're showing up for yourself, whereas you may have been showing up for others in the past and they let you down. Now you're showing up for yourself. but you still have this sense of emotional loss. So you still are, too, if you see, these two cards are green, and then that Virgo card is green up here. Actually, yeah, blue, 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 green, green, green. So definitely your third eye chakra, you may have gotten some information. Yeah, some information that hurt your heart or that broke you down, that almost put you in a stagnant, standstill energy. But I do feel like it's your season, or into Sagittarius season, you're just getting your momentum back. You're learning how to be a leader, how to show up for yourself. Even though this is stand your ground, I'm getting strong Emperor vibes. So this could be Mars too. I'm getting strong Emperor energy. Mars or Scorpio, Scorpio or Aries energy, excuse me. But even though you have an emotional loss, love begins. And it's funny that these two cards are here, because it's like in the Five of Cups, traditionally, there are 3 cups in front of this person, but there are 2 in the future that they're not even looking at. There is love here. But this card, he is facing towards the future. So in the future, you do have love here, or you could have somebody that wants to be with you, and you are not ready for that right now. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your money. You're focused on your career. You're focused on having victory. For some of you, it could be at a job. Yeah, you could be focused on your money right now, though. And then clarifiers that are coming out. To that, with that rainbow, this is a promise. This is a promise that there is love here, even if it's love for self, even if it's self-growth and knowing your worth. That is, self-love is the best love. Self-love is the best love. But definitely with that 6 of Pentacles, so you have 6 and 6, that moving on, it could have been somebody that was taking from you, taking your kindness for weakness. You could have been giving them money or giving to them, but something was out of balance here. But I feel like that cycle is wrapping up. It was a cycle. It could have been a karmic relationship with that 8 on the 6 of Pentacles. It could have been a karmic relationship. Whatever it is, though, I feel like you stood your ground. You conquered your own shadow self, and you have confidence in yourself, or learning to have confidence in yourself. They're telling me to add. Yeah, 7 and 7 is 14, so that's actually temperance. That's balance. But these are scales of balance. You could have been dating a Libra or somebody with Libra in their chart, or you could have found this out in Libra season and you're just getting over this. But there is going to be something to celebrate. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups. So once you nurture yourself, I feel like you are going to call in your soulmate. Then I look, what's hidden from us is the Sun card. You also have bottom of the deck, for this deck, the Sun card. So it could be it could be because you're in your season. For those who are Sagittarius, it could be because you are in your season, in your element. You're gaining your strength back. You're gaining your confidence back. You're gaining that momentum, that energy you've been needing, especially if you've been tired lately, if you felt like you just had no energy. I'm hearing the word momentum. You had no energy to go after what you want. It could have been because this person was draining you. They were draining you financially. They were draining you mentally. They were just draining your heart. They were draining your energy. Yeah, your mind and your heart. They were really draining you and deceiving you. But I feel like there is, not even I feel like, I see through the cards, there's definitely victory, triumph, and justice coming in. I'm going to pull some more cards. Victory, and you have 666. So that's definitely victory, abundance, and money coming in. And you're not looking back. Somebody may have hurt you up. I told you I felt Emperor vibes, and I felt the temperance. I was told to add that 2 and 2 is 14. So definitely emperor vibes. You're standing up for yourself. You're bossing up. You're becoming, yes, ooh, you're becoming the emperor of your own life. You're not focused on anybody else. This feels like career, your life. I'm being told, this is about your whole life. And you see he has the symbol of life, the Ankh on his arm. And that's a checkmate. Check your Mars placement. Check your Mars placement, because there's strong Mars energy here. Or you could be an Aries or a Scorpio if you're not a Sagittarius sun. But I'm really feeling strong Aries, Scorpio energy. So you could be needing to stand up for yourself, be independent, be confident, be a leader, take charge in your own life. He does have that chess piece, so and it's like checkmate. It's like checkmate. You're winning something, but you may need to balance with that emotional loss. You may need to center your heart and balance yourself so this happiness and joy and this celebration can come in. There is a celebration, and I feel like it is with money. You're focused on your money right now. You're focused on your coin. You're not worried about people from the past, and this may have taken a long time to come through for you, but it's like, and right under Queen of Pentacles, a new cycle is beginning. A new cycle is beginning where you're not going to have to deal with the same BS from the past. Your strength is going to be renewed. There is a lot of victory here. You should be, I feel like, an energy of solitude, though. You're by yourself. You are hiding yourself away so that you can finish a work, finish something you started a while ago. You are wrapping that up. You're finishing that, or you are just focused on, I'm hearing too, picking up where you left off. So if you were in a relationship and you stopped working on your goals, your dreams, and you put all your energy, your love, and your focus into this person, I feel like now you're giving to yourself. And now you're also realizing too, with that justice and that temperance, you're realizing like next go round, if you do get into a next relationship, or when this new cycle comes in, you're going to be a little selfish with your energy. Not to say you won't love this person, not to say you won't nurture this person, but it's like, you may have been doing that quickly. Like, as soon as you get in a relationship, you want to nurture, you want to give, you want to make this person happy. And it's sometimes you got to stand back and see what the person is going to do. See what they show you. I saw 1313 on the clock too. So it could be a death process or a rebirth. You're changing the way you look at relationships. You're changing the way you show up for yourself. You're changing the way you show up for others. You're not dealing with that stuff from the past anymore. You're not dealing with that stuff from the past because it served you no purpose. Like, it actually brought you down instead of bringing you up. And I feel like, too, you could have lost a lot of money with this person. You could have invested a lot into them, invested a lot into this relationship because you were so nurturing and so caring and so loving. Which Sagittarius are very nurturing, very, I'm hearing I'll give a homeless person my last dollar type energy. Just very compassionate and empathetic. But it's time for you to give to yourself and not to anybody else right now. Focus on yourself. I'm going to pull a card from the Divine Energy Oracle really quickly, since this is a short video. And I love these cards because they're just like a quick message. So I feel like this is just going to help confirm some things. We're almost out of 2020, y'all. 2021 is coming up. Are you all ready? Are you ready for that energy shift? Some of you may need to balance yourself too. You're coming into balance after, after somebody from the past hurt you. But I feel like you were not being authentic. You weren't being your authentic self. You may have been trying to people please, which made them show up inauthentic. Engage higher reason. I'm going to actually read that from this book. Let's see what this message is trying to tell Sagittarius. Ooh, and it's card 22. So it's guaranteed success. And it's on page 47, which is an 11. It's up to you. You have guaranteed success, but it's up to you. Engage higher reason. Are you unsure of what is actually true and what is just your fear or illusion talking? Are you feeling insecure and threatened? Not to worry, you are safe. It is time to discern fact from fiction. Fact from fiction, however, and respond to life's challenges in a grounded, objective way, instead of in an emotionally reactive way. Rise above the rushing river of your emotions and engage your reason and logic to better navigate the daunting, emotionally charged rapids of the moment. Your divine energy is calling you to be detached and observe the situation objectively for the moment. Take nothing personally. Remain calm and available to all points of view without feeling defensive. I definitely, too, with that, like I said, with that Virgo energy, it seems like you're going into hermit mode. You're going within to assess things right now. You're going within to gain balance. And there is a lot of emotion on the board, too. So you could have been in an emotionally charged situation. It's like emotion. There's passion. There's a lot of fire on the board. So it's like a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. But there's earth elements here. So maybe that's the balance you need. You need to ground yourself. Your divine invitation. Resist emotional drama. Avoid its addictive lure and see it for the waste of energy it is. Use your higher reason to sort fact from fiction. Begin by looking at a situation from all sides. Organize your thoughts and tune into your sixth sense of clarity. For example, if you're caught in an endless spiral of conflict with someone, ask yourself, what do I want to happen and what's actually occurring instead? What am I doing to prevent my desired outcome? What's the first step I must take in order to move forward? And am I willing to take that step? Reason isn't the opposite of intuition. Rather, it clears the way to better access your inner guidance. Allow your logic to lead you right now. Virgos are very logical. I am a Virgo, if you cannot tell. Virgos are very logical, and we will sit in hermit mode and assess everything. Like somebody could do something to us, and we may not speak to them right away, speak on it right away to them, but we will go within and assess, okay, what did I do? What could I have done better in this situation? Again, when I was telling you about, you may have put on a false mask, which made somebody else be false. And what would you do next time? Where could you change the situation looking back? Because too, with that, where is it? With that justice, that higher and lower self, it's like, what were you doing? Where were you not confident? Or where were you, where were you showing up falsely that may have attracted people with masks? If you are being false, and this is for only those people who this resonates with, so don't get offended if this is not you, but if you're being false like attracts like. If you're being false, you're going to attract false people. If you're lying, you're going to attract liars. If you're being fake, you're going to attract fakers. If you're being authentic, you're going to attract authentic people, but you're also, because you're going to see it in everybody. And it's going to be clear as well when people aren't being authentic, when you're being your authentic self. So it's like, if you felt like somebody else was being authentic, where were you being inauthentic at? And where can you improve the situation and move forward in a true way, just a better, true way to yourself, true to yourself, loyal to your path in life and where you want to go. Two, I'm getting somebody may have been pretending they wanted something. Excuse me. Like a commitment. They were pretending they wanted a commitment and they really weren't in it for the commitment. They may have been in it because you were so giving and so loving and were providing financially. And they felt like, okay, well, if that's what you're going to do, you may not have really wanted to, but you were doing it. So if you're going to do that, I'm going to keep my hand out. But I hope this message helps you all. I hope you resonated with this. If you did, leave a like, share, comment, however you want to do. But I appreciate you being here. And until next time, Sagittarius, be good.